Right, getting back into the swing of things on this. I gotta go to the communications department. Give me that. House member.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
I got sweet. Visit following Nevada accommodations. What's assets? What I got? How do I don't know. Can't control abilities. This bathroom keeps disappearing. No cover.
Overpowering.
Oh shit, I just died. Alright. So don't go into the red aura. It kills you. Just so you know, Toby. Moving around is hard to hit.
There it is again. Our welcome message. Hiss barriers. What? Hiss barrier. The hiss resonance field. Lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated reticent sources found in the vicinity and destroy the hiss entities in the area. Okay. Yes! Machine God? I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. The machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fan, plus the timing belt for my car's engine and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just the beginning body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Alright, I'm definitely... Like, what the fuck? It's dark. I think it's just the brightness. Yeah, just the brightness. Display. Adjust the brightness until the left icon is not visible, the middle icon is barely visible, and the right icon is... I'm gonna just bump it up a little bit. Make it a little bit easier. Sounds like there's more ships. Those doors are locked.
Look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we launched a cup.
I'm still so confused.
potions. We're on the right track.
Yeah, but I guess this is. Oh, it hurts. Okay. Jumping a little too slow hurts. What the hell just hit me?
Object of power.
Oh!
Flash on the we need to build it.
Targeting me.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Hold E to grab highlighted object, release E to launch. Huh. I like this new ability. Let's take that. I like how you don't know what exactly.
Stop. Found another object.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
So
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
shit is like taking them over. Ah, finally!
This must open the door.
That's the mail room. I gotta go back and do all that shit now. I don't want to clutch the point yet because I don't know.
You're listening to America Overnight. Mystifying heroes.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Stuart Pines Motel in Macon for last year's Suspicion Con. I was in room 47. The night manager insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that
Claimed it. It's mine. I own it. Now I guess I can teleport from it. Fast travel, enter. If I go to executive control, I can start getting more collectibles. Over here with the pass.
Right, we need level 1 clearance that opens this stuff back this way. No. There. It's a radio. Video killed the radio star. That's clearance level 4. Get in there. What's this way? I want to find my clearance level 1 stuff. There we go. Thank you. I go through. I already went. Where is? Am I going forwards or backwards? Because I want to be going backwards. Yeah. Show me. Back over here. What's this way? Sector elevator. I can't take it, can I? Alright, I guess I have to teleport. Forward. Oh, I can go through this. My clearance card, right? There it is. That's the one. I don't know how to read these things. Undefined. Oh. That's the one. Freaking pyramid thing's tripping me. Mailroom. Hey Toby, you want pretzels? Some pretzels. Alright.
I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course.
Oh, what the hell?
Great.
I'm damaging it, I'm just not killing it. Oh, I got death. Alright, so it's a boss. I was like, why can't I hit it? Is there like a thing I have to do? And then I noticed there was a health bar at the bottom. Alright, so damage the boss, throw stuff at it, kill enemies for health, rinse and repeat, I guess. gonna fall for that almost right. Damn it. Gotta be a way to dodge. You know? There's a way to dodge. Got him. Okay.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
That was an interesting fight. I guess that was my first boss encounter.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant
Roberto
authorities.
Tomasi, head of
Serious illness
comms.
affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana
Liz
was
got
caused
him.
by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
The hotline can't be far now.
Every time I hear it, it's just fight something. There's a phone ringing.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
What? The three laws apply?
Whoa! Have we been here before?
What the hell just happened?
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Can't go outside. That was trippy. I hit it 3 times and the 3 rules apply, so I guess. Oh, the 3 rule applies. Janitor. don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing right now. Something open. I heard that. That's the light switch. What opens when I hit that? Every time I hit that, something opens the third time. So I'm still confused as to what. What's the clue that I have? What's the mission? That's not really much of a clue. Traverse the motel. Okay, I did. Damn. So fucking confused. I hit this 3 times, it makes a sound. Ready? What is making the sound? I'm gonna click this thing once and see what it does. I gotta go through the collectibles to read something. This is... Oh, that's that stuff. Case files. About... Translocative light switch cord. Arrive at the home of a local celebrity located at which he had been connected to a total of participants in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. So wait. Maybe that changes the room it goes to if I hit the bell. No, don't do nothing. It just kills you. I want to figure this out. I don't want to look it up. I like puzzle games. I like trying to figure shit out. So. Looking out. What the freak department? Ah, fight this guy again. I'm dying right now. That hurt. Ocean View Motel, the 3 laws apply.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
I can't get in this room. That's the one that it's giving me the go-ahead to get in. It's not letting me in even when I do that. I can come in here. But I can't do nothing. Dude. Oh wait, that's the second door? Alright, hold on. Oh, it's a different door.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Figured it out. Profile.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Huh. Interesting phone call.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo.
Interesting.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised? I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. A traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team. My management team. The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places. And sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Huh.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Huh.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms? The hiss? Sorry. You made it. I'm glad.
Emily? I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Spend
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Hope has asked us to
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
She calls it.
You mean like in
25% launch damage increase. Definitely a little more health. Use 2 to unlock additional weapons. It's another 3. Additional weapon form slot. Huh.
in person?
In part.
Obscured mod required material.
With a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to.
I already have all the shit I need.
Get us killed.
That's the
time to burn, meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
I knew, I heard that was him. I don't know why they said the elevator wouldn't work. I don't know why it's letting me go down there.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
You know it's gonna be a fight. Melee is now going to be that. And then throw. Keep going. That's level 4 clearance.
What's down that way?
Explore what I can while I can.
place makes me nauseous.
This seems to be like
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Right over there.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director.
Dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. We'll let you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Online? She knows. She knows. I just wanted to make sure.
The parts.
My name is Dr. Pearson.
Did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological materials, like breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal? But if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
Guess that's a problem for another time.
Just hold together a little longer.
Bro, go to shit. Fix it fast. If the plan goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the bowl.
That's gonna go.
Shit. Now.
That old emitter block is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. Caught with his hand in the fist.
I don't understand how I can see what's blocking pipes, game. That is what is on. answers to that. Killing me? Ah! Puppies. Hi, Joe.
Oh, this place is gonna come down. We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Like grenades or something? The controls are really getting annoying to me. I might have to put throw on the other mouse key. What do you think, Tom? I think I should do that. Oh, it's... Okay. They already defaulted for that.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Oh, Toad. don't know what these are, but I got 5. Increasing my launch damage, definitely. Increasing my health, definitely. Construct shatter. Oh, it's a new weapon. Oh, it's like a shotgun. I'm gonna come back to this.
It's right up. You need to fix it before the old victims inside the society.
Not right there. Thank you for hitting me. Alright.
that's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Can't go that way. Why? I don't want to go in the elevator. I want to... How do I get over there? Training course. Can't do it. So not good enough yet. we go. I figured it out. See? It takes two to make a thing go right. It takes two to make it outside.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Remaining. 30 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course failed. Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. $60 seconds remaining. 30 seconds remaining. 15 seconds remaining. Complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself.
I probably gotta get off. Before I get to another mission, I'm just gonna go talk to Emily, get the lowdown, and then I'm gonna get off.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit.
You never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there.
You go peepees?
Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but One was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Probably her brother.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
Or is it her?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
So is he bad? For tuning in.